Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 10 anticipated anime of fall 2020. For this list, we'll be looking at the upcoming series set to debut in autumn. Think any of them will get delayed like their summer counterparts? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, as always, you can follow me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime you're looking forward to the most. Number 10. The Day I Became a God. From angels to gods in the space of a decade, Jun Maeda has gone up in the world. That's right, the minds behind Angel Beats are bringing us another supernatural slice of life, which can only mean we're about to be bombarded with musings on mortality, a bunch of down-to-earth characters we're bound to care for, and likely a whole lot of ugly crying. Don't believe us? It's about a run-of-the-mill student meeting an adorable girl who turns out to be an actual god, who then says the world is set to end in 30 days. Yep, sounds like a real tearjerker waiting to happen. Number 9. Noblesse. To say manhwa adaptations have been on a roll would be a colossal understatement.
フランケン、この世の中は本当に変わったな。
Rounding out the big three of webtoons, we have Caddis Etrama di Rizal, a vampire lord who awakens in the modern age and somehow finds himself joining a local high school with a secret organization hot on his trail. Given the source material's shining reputation, it's clear we're in for a bloody good time.
生き残ったのは俺一人だ。M24 も救えなかった。
Its manhwa predecessors have both made our top seasonal lists, so we're easy to see if this can complete the trinity and stir our passions. Number 8. Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. While most of you are likely familiar with the video game series it's based on, this property is actually an unsung shonen powerhouse, and one of Jump's most successful manga in fact. Despite getting its own anime back in the 90s, Toei seems to be dead set on giving Dai a grand revival.
魔王の復活により再び危機に陥った。
Very much reminiscent of old-school fantasy anime, this second coming might not be reinventing the wheel, but given the foundation it has to stand on, we're expecting a fun time filled with plenty of next-level magic battles.
大の戦いが今始まる。ドラゴンクエスト大の大冒険。
Number 7. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 3. Jeez, it took them years to finally get around to making a sequel, and now that Bell's finally made a comeback, we can't seem to get rid of him.
英雄になりたい。
After winning the War Games and saving more goddesses than we can count, it looks like the struggling adventurer and his voluptuous deity of choice are finally getting back to dungeon crawling, though it looks like they're set to find more than just monsters lurking down there. Watch out, Hestia. Looks like you got some competition once again. Number 6. Golden Kamuy, Season 3.
本当に私にしか解けない鍵を残したのか。
Things took a turn for the worst for the immortal Sugimoto in the previous season. Thankfully, he's now recovered and is now set to rip apart anyone who gets in his way of his mission to rescue his pint-sized companion.
その先は。
アシリパさんの綺麗な青い目に。
As long as they don't cut too many corners, this third outing could give us a beastly adaptation of the Karafuto, Manslayer, and Circus arcs, complete with plenty of poor bastards for Sugimoto to tear into.
脱獄囚はカラフトにまで渡っていた。じゃあ杉本さんを教えてくれ。
Number 5. The Irregular at Magic High School, Season 2. Now here's a sequel we never thought we'd see.
一軍を退ける力を持った戦略級魔法師は
For all the generic aspects that pervaded throughout the original, Tatsuya's overwhelming power still made it a fun watch, especially when he showed just how easily he could make elite magic students drop like flies with just the flick of his finger. What do we want to see in the sequel?
達也、なぜ劣等生のふりなんてしてるの？
Well, more of everything. More additions to the harem, more cocky, prejudiced scumbags asking for a beatdown, and of course, more of Tatsuya devastating them all without even changing expressions.
達也、もうあなたに勝ち目はないわ。
Number 4, Haikyu to the Top, Season 2. The training montages and build-up are over. We're ready to see Karasuno take flight once again and start spiking the hell out of opposing teams, tournament arc style. With the nationals well underway, the second half of this latest undertaking has Hinata and the rest of his fellow crows continuing their fierce match against Inarizaki.
攻めるタイミングは逃したらあかんよな。
Can it reach the heights of their legendary game against Shiratorizawa? Will they be able to take the crown this time? How impossibly high will Hinata jump next? We can't wait to find out. Number 3, Yashahime Princess Half-Demon. A sequel to Inuyasha? It actually exists?
赤きうつに恐れを抜け！
Technically, yes, though instead of more merry adventures with the half-demon dog and his beloved girl out of time, it'll instead be focusing on the next generation.
名前は日暮とは悪いこと言わないから私をすぐに解放した方がいい。
After the daughters of Sesshomaru become separated by the gate dividing both worlds, one is raised among humans, while the other follows in the footsteps of her father, becoming an embittered demon slayer, only for fate to suddenly reunite them.
そこに吸い込まれた私は双子の妹刹那と離れ離れになって現代へタイムスリップ。
Throw in Inuyasha and Kagome's hyperactive kid to the mix, and you have the makings of a sequel that'll have retro fans thanking their lucky stars.
紅を刺した時、私は国崩しの紅夜叉に変わる。赤きうつに恐れを抜け！
Number 2, Higurashi When They Cry. New. What is this? The season of sequels?
ひなみ沢連続開始事件。それは最初はただの偶然だったんだと。
Though, given the various time warps this franchise is infamous for, it's more likely we're looking at a reboot, one that for all shininess is likely to have just as many murderous and messed up young ladies just waiting to get their kill on.
むしろ見かけとは逆が真実かもしれないよ。
Will it follow the original routes? Adapt a new path? Perhaps an original take?
してるよな、俺に隠し事を。
じゃあさ、圭一くん。圭一くんこそレナに嘘や隠し事してないかな？
Is it gonna make us watch Shion's denailing scene again? We're morbidly curious to say the least, especially since it looks like Rena will likely reunite with her trusty cleaver. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Jujutsu Kaisen. 2020 has been a heck of a year for Studio Mappa, and now they've got their hands on one of the most celebrated dark fantasy shonen in modern memory.
両面宿儺はまごうことなき呪いの王だ。
After his school is plagued by ghostly beings known as curses, conflicted teen Yuji finds himself bonding with a powerful phantom in order to protect his fellow occult club classmates, launching him into a world of darkness, death sentences, and plenty of gruesome battles.
お前は強いから人を助けろ。
東京都立
This has all the potential to be a juggernaut, so here's hoping it delivers.
自分が死ぬ時のことは分からんけどやめろ生き様で後悔はしたくない。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.